pleasure to be here. I actually see these kind of engagements as free consulting because I get to talk to smart people like you and get to hear your questions and maybe suggestions on how we can improve our business. But it was quite interesting, you know, when I get asked to do talks like this, I don't prepare months in advance. In fact, I don't even prepare days in advance. I prepare like the night before in the bath. And I was thinking about, okay, leadership, now what am I going to talk about? And I've got a couple of thoughts, and they're quite different to the thoughts that I had on leadership 6 months ago, and a year ago, and 2 years ago, which struck in my mind the idea that leadership and thoughts in leadership change all the time. Leadership's not a perfect science. Leadership is what it means to you, and it's the principles that are important to you that make leadership an issue and bring up the leadership in you. So it's a changing thing, and it's exciting for me because I always get to talk about something a little bit different. If we just improve the quality of leadership, which means the quality of people like you and me, a little bit, incrementally, continuously, consistently, then we can improve the world. We can eliminate a lot of the challenges and problems that we have in the world. Now, where this became a reality, our senior management team just finished a course, probably similar to a lot of what you guys are doing. In that course, they had to do what was called an action learning project. They had to go out into the business, they had to look for problems, and they had to come up with solutions. What the problem was. The problem, turnaround times of aeroplanes and some training issues, cost control, issues like that. Then they came and they presented to myself and our executive team, you know, the solutions that they had to the problems, some of them good, some of them not so good, and we gave them honest feedback. And at the end of it, I quizzed the guys. I said, what do you think the real issue is? What do you think the real problem is? What do you think the real challenges that we've got as far as your project goes? Thought about it for a while, and then they said, well, it's the engineering company, or it's the financial department, or I said, no, well, what's the real problem? I thought about it, and they kind of came up with another solution. And when I really, really quizzed them, they said, no, we think it's leadership. We think there's an issue with leadership. And it was quite a moment because it's so easy for all of us to deflect and blame other stuff for what's not going right. Deflect the economy, the competitors, that's causing the problems. Because the real issue is us. We're causing the problems. We are not getting to the level of leadership that we need to be to make things work better, organizations work better, countries work better, companies work better. And to me, that's the context of leadership. It's not, it's everything. It's what human development and humanity is going to be all about, and is all about in the future. It's about the quality of it. So it's a big responsibility, and if you're not up for that responsibility, then don't do it. Just go and sit in an office somewhere and behind a computer, and that's really where you're probably going to be better off. But if you want to embark on this journey of change, because without change we don't need leaders, do we, Marco? We don't. You know, without change we can have managers just to make sure that everybody complies with all the rules. So only one solution is better leadership. And boy, is it an exciting journey. Let me tell you, I'm just, I don't know, not even halfway. I'm probably 33% of the way down the flight path in terms of leadership. It's a learning thing. Every day it's learning. Where does the learning come from? It comes from, I find, mostly from people that are prepared to be honest with you. People that are really prepared to say, you know what, you are out of line there, or I don't agree with the way that you handled that meeting, or I don't like the approach that you adopted. If people tell you that, you can grow as a leader. If people tell you, you're great, you are fantastic, you're the best, that's going to be your ceiling.